Hello everyone, I am Miss Pink, and welcome to Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time! Ah! Well, this is the game that I was hinting towards. This is the remake of the game Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, that was created in the 80s. I'm going to readjust my mic a little bit here. But this is a game that I played, this particular one, in my childhood. I loved it very much. There are some things that I can still remember about playing. There are a lot of cases in this game, but we are going to be playing. Enjoy it. We're going to be awesome together. Sorry if the quality is a bit worse than usual. It's just because this game is a very small game and yada 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 yada. It was a bitch to get this to work. But let's play Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time and go on a great nostalgia trip if anyone has played this game before. If not, well then, you'll get to experience something very old and very new. Ah, the nostalgia is hitting me right now.
We're on the case and we're chasing her through history.
As you can see, an ode to the original. Here we are at the main screen. We are going to be, okay, we are going to enter in our name. Let's go with Miss Pink. Okay, enter. And, replay opening. I remember doing that so much. As you can see, Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Options. Text stays until clicked. I like that. Let's take off the music just in case of any copyrights, even though the music is usually the best part about it. Right mouse button interrupt. Yeah, let's leave that on. The sound is on. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Here's the music. The text is, of course, on. Close the window. Let us play. Man, this is a great nostalgia trip. As you can tell, there's Carmen Sandiego. Aw, snap. They're breaking in, yo. Oh, man. So much nostalgia. Oh. I love that scene so much, and I don't know why.
Mine at last. The one and only Acme Chrono Skimmer. Prepare for a wild ride, my friends. This new time travel device will allow us to tunnel back in time and steal history's greatest treasures. I'm going to drop each of you off at a different time and place in history. Your job is to steal an historical object. Each of you will receive a note revealing exactly where to hide until I pick you up. Don't forget. Tear up that note so no Acme agents can track you down. Chrono Skimmer activated. History awaits!
Nostalgia!
Welcome to Acme Time Net Time Pilot. We've got a major problem. Carmen Sandiego, the world's most notorious thief, just stole our Chrono Skimmer. What's a Chrono Skimmer? The only time travel device on the planet, that's all. Now Carmen and her cohorts control it, and they're on their way to steal historic treasures from the past. If they succeed, all of world history will get thrown out of whack. Only one person can stop them. You. I'll tell you how. Wherever the Chrono Skimmer goes, it leaves a time tunnel behind. Think of it as a passage between two holes in the fabric of time. It was a problem we never got around to fixing, and it's a good thing we didn't, because now you can follow the thieves' trail through the time tunnels. There's the time portal. So jump in and I'll give you more details while you travel. It's takeoff time, Time Pilot!
Holy shit.
When you're here in the tunnel, I can talk to you, but once you're in the past, I'll be out of contact. In fact, I won't even be born yet. But don't worry. I'll send along an Acme good guide to help you. This first trip is a long one. You're going all the way back to ancient Egypt, where there's something vile on the Nile. Queen Hatshepsut should have taken the throne by now, but it hasn't happened. Find out why. Here's Antiquity now. She's got your chronopedia and your Acme time cuffs. Carmen always leaves a note telling her crooks where to hide, so collect any note scraps you may find. And here's the most important thing. Carmen and her creeps have messed up history, so do the world a favor and set things straight.
Whoa, time traveling always gives me a head rush. Cool. Hi there, pilot. I'm Antiquity, your trusty Acme good guide. We're in ancient Egypt, circa 1490 BCE. That's over 3,000 years backwards in time. We'd better get investigating. Just tap on that boatman to talk with him. Then select a question to ask him. Oh, and remember, I'm here to help. If you get stuck, you can ask me for advice anytime.
So, we are now completely in the game. Here's your time cuffs for time arresting. Here's a torch. So we're in the Egypt. I am a bit of a history kind of buff. I know a bit about history. I kind of like history. So anything in specific, I'll probably lay down some knowledge, wicked knowledge. And here's the Sphinx. You could click it for some informations.
The Sphinx?
I don't care. I should probably let you guys hear it, but I mean, you Google. Just Google Sphinx, the Great Pyramids, stars.
3,000 years of human history doesn't mean much to
Wow, just amazing. A woven bag, here's the Nile River, here's a dude who just won't question that we just came out of nowhere. I mean, even at least in like the Animu Inuyashas, everyone's like, what the fuck are you wearing? What the fuck kind of style is clothes? Fuck. Let's talk to the boatman. Boatman! I'm gonna click on your tits. Bam.
Welcome, strangers. You can talk to me by selecting any of the questions below.
Yes. There's the Chronopedia, the Acme journal. It'll give us informations. It's filled with good, delicious knowledge. Here's a bunch of different questions that we can ask, and we are going to ask all of them because... whatever. Who is Queen Hatshepsut?
Who, you ask? Why, Hatshepsut is the great queen and pharaoh of Upper and Lower Egypt.
Amazing. What is a pharaoh? Everyone should kind of know what a pharaoh is by now, but you never know. I'll ask that, what is a pharaoh? But, oh man, is anyone else getting such a great nostalgia trip? Or is it just me? I wonder how many of you actually know of Carmen Sandiego. She had a TV show, and a cartoon, and a bunch of games. That started in the 80s. The lady that we saw before, she's part of the TV show, I think. What is a pharaoh?
A pharaoh is a descendant of the gods, who rule over all the people of Egypt.
Where does a pharaoh rule from?
Ah, the very name yields a clue. The word pharaoh means greatest house, and all the great pharaohs live in splendid houses indeed. Palaces, really.
Great. Whenever it is this color, that means we talked about the line of dialogue. There's no point in talking anymore unless you want to repeat everything. I'm going to be doing... there's about like 15 cases in all, I think, and I believe I should be doing... I wanted to do 15-minute videos, but I think I'm going to be recording these until, like, I complete every single, every case, because I'm not really sure how the saving works, because you can't really save, and it's just... What is troubling Hatshepsut?
It seems that Hatshepsut cannot properly bury her recently departed husband, the revered pharaoh Thutmose II.
Hatshepsut. Why can't Hatshepsut bury her husband properly?
She needs the Egyptian Book of the Dead to prepare her husband's mummy. But the book has vanished.
How did the Book of Dead disappear?
Some say that a strangely attired rogue stole the book outright. The theft has sent a shockwave up and down the Nile.
Okay, here's a little knowledgey tidbit for you. The Book of the Dead is, it's not just a single book. It's always, like, say, a bunch of pages commissioned to create, and it's a collection of a bunch of spells for individual, usually, like, pharaohs and stuff. There is... I know there's a very, like, very, very, very long, Book of the Dead somewhere. I can't remember. But they always... The point of the, Book of the Dead is to give them spells to use to aid them in the afterlife to get them to a certain place of whatever. Yeah. So, can you take us to Hatshepsut's temple in your boat?
Certainly, but first you must assist me.
Of course. How can we assist you?
That sack on the riverbank contains my supplies for preparing mummies. Please move it onto my craft.
To move that bag, pilot, click down and hold. Then drag it up onto the boat.
Thank you. I always really liked this girl. Sometimes you click them, antiquity. You click them, they can provide little knowledge tidbits, or if you're confused, as she already said, there you go, friend.
And thank you for carrying my provisions on board. It will be darkest night by the time we land, so please take one of my spare torches from the boat. You'll need it.
Those look like unlit torches.
Shh. I know I gotta carry it. Shush. There we
All
go.
is in order. Now my oars will carry us to Hatshepsut's temple.
We're ready to shove off. Take another look around if you like. If not, let the boatman know we're ready to cruise the Nile.
We're gonna...
Hello again. Can you believe...
spacebar. That can skip through. Okay, that's good. I forgot. You could also right-click. Oh! Something just got in my throat. Now can we leave for Hatshepsut's, temple?
As you wish. Hold on while I push off.
What a smooth trip down the Nile. Well, here we are at the temple. The woman over there must be Hatshepsut.
Yes. You're going to speak to Hatshepsut, but first we're going to pick up a note.
Hey, that must be a shred of the secret note Carmen wrote for her thief. Once we find all the pieces of Carmen's note, we'll be able to deduce the thief's hiding spot.
There's 3 pieces in all. They split them in thirds and like that. I don't know why. They're dumbasses. Dig a perfect hiding place in a pharaoh's resting space. Ooh, that rhymed. These are all like clues to where the person's location is, and you have to collect all 3 clues before to be able to use these time cuffs. You see, you can look right there. The time cuffs will activate, and we will look for the person. But let's talk to Hatshepsut.
Good day, travelers. Have you come to offer aid?
Yes. What seems to be the problem?
All is in crisis. First, my husband, Pharaoh Thutmose II, passed from this life. And now I cannot even arrange for his safe passage to the next world, because someone has stolen the Book of the Dead.
You should have said his Book of the Dead, because there's more than one. How can a book affect your dead husband's travel plan? See, here she's probably going to speak about it.
The Book of the Dead is not just any book. It helps us Egyptians prepare a body into a well-preserved mummy. The book is then entombed with the mummy to serve as guide in the afterlife.
Yes. Yes, that's part of it, but what I said is more correct. There's spells that are used to the afterlife to guide you to a place to get to. I can't remember the super specifics. Ooh, we can use our torch and light torch. And there's more than one Book of the Dead. There's a bunch of different ones. They're always like commissioned or whatever. Some of them are like a couple pages, and some of them are like hundreds of pages, I think. What will happen if your husband isn't properly buried?
If not properly mummified, my husband will be vulnerable to evil spirits. Only the Book of the Dead can guide and protect him in the realm of the dead.
Yes, that is good. Who are you?
And who are you that you do not know? I am His Majesty, Makare Hatshepsut, esteemed pharaoh over the upper and lower lands of Egypt.
Did you call yourself His Majesty?
Indeed, I am a woman, but since Egyptian pharaohs are typically male, convention demands that I be addressed as a man and wear an official beard. It is a strange situation, but nothing I cannot handle.
Oh yeah, I always notice the beard thingy that they have. That's cool, whatever. How did you become pharaoh?
When my husband Pharaoh Thutmose II passed on, his son, Thutmose III, was only 5 years old and too young to rule. I, therefore, took the throne for myself, and I've discovered it suits me exceedingly well.
Alright, so how can we help you? I'm getting a theme that only the bottom questions really matter.
Observe the distant tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Within, my head priest labors at the side of my late husband. Please, enter the tomb and help the head priest finish the mummification ceremony.
Hey, don't forget, we can always re-ask any questions we've already brought up.
Of course.
That's an unlit torch.
We can do that.
Way to go. Now we'll turn up the heat on this case.
Oh god. Why'd you gotta do a pun? Temple. To the tomb of the valley. Go to tomb in Valley of the Kings. Let's go.
May the gods protect you.
There's a lot of puzzles.
Welcome. Have you come to help me prepare the deceased pharaoh for his mummified voyage to the afterlife?
Yes.
First we meet a pharaoh with a fake beard. Now we need to make a body into a mummy. This is one strange investigation.
Not really. So talk to the head priest.
Greetings, strangers. It's just you and me, and of course the mummy. Perhaps you'd like to help.
What's the what happened to your head? What's the problem?
We've been hard at work here, transforming dear Thutmose into a proper mummy for his trip to the afterlife. But all my assistants have run off looking for the thief who stole our Book of the Dead. I can't finish this mummy all by myself.
What needs to be done to finish the mummy?
Well, actually, I'm at a loss. As head priest, I rarely have to do the dirty work myself. I'm really more of a mummy manager. So, with my helpers gone, I don't know what to do next.
How can we help?
Somewhere in this tomb lies a second set of mummy-making instructions. But protocol demands that the head priest, that's me, avoid getting dusty. Luckily, you scruffy-looking visitors look perfect for the search.
Of course. What happened to your head?
Ah, you must mean my ceremonial mask. This mask represents Anubis, a fearsome god with the head of a desert jackal.
So, is Anubis the god of the dogs? Well, let's learn.
Hardly. Anubis is the god of the dead, who weighs your heart before you enter the underworld.
Does the god Anubis really weigh my heart?
Not precisely. He weighs your heart against the feather of truth to judge your worthiness. After death, the worthy go on to the afterlife, while the evil are gobbled up by the ever-famished monster, Amit.
Okay, if we find the burial instructions, are we finished?
Not exactly. The instructions will help us finish making the mummy, but we'll still need the Book of the Dead afterwards. For now, let's just stick to the mummy making.
Let's see. Small jars. Here's a bunch of different things. We need to go into the dark passageway, which we needed the torch for.
Wow, it's dark as a tomb in here. Oh, yeah, we are in a tomb.
Nice. Note.
Our time thief was in this tomb and dropped a piece of Carmen's note.
Ooh, tape. Seek out a form to hide behind. Okay, so they're hiding.
It's pitch black in here. We need to lighten things up.
Shush. Yep, here we go. Okay, so here's the instructions. We need that. I can't remember if... Oh, no, you read it like that. Oh, this is what you do. Okay, so first we pour that onto the body. Just slather him up. Then we use the bird, and the bird poops material out for us to use to wrap him up with. Very nice. And then we put on a mask to possess the dude. Okay, good.
Did you see those hieroglyphs on the wall? I wonder what they mean.
There are very clear instructions.
Enough exploring! Are you ready to begin the mummy preparing ceremonies?
Yes.
We've seen the sights. Okay, pilot, let's start the ceremony.
Okay, as you can see here are all the different containers. We have to pay attention to the little symbols. Okay, first it said the squigglies to lather up this dude.
Correct. The oil keeps the skin soft.
Cool. The hieroglyphs on that jar really do mean oil.
Huh, cool. I didn't. Okay. I didn't think you actually knew what was going on. Then we need to use the bird poop. Magic.
Ah, yes, that's right. This resin-soaked cloth protects the body from air and helps it hold the proper shape. Even in death, a pharaoh must keep up appearances.
Excellent. More genuine hieroglyphs decoded.
Now we just gotta put on this mask of possession.
This mask is adorned with prayers to protect the mummy's head from evil spirits.
My bad.
Praise the gods! That's a wrap. We still need the Book of the Dead, but for now, let's move the mummy to the final burial chamber.
Whoa, we're in the burial tomb. Let's dig out our thief and recover the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Okay, there's a small boat, but here's a note.
All right. That's the final piece of Carmen's note. Let's read it, then use the Chronopedia to figure out her hidden meaning. Once we do, we'll know the spot where our thief is hiding.
Okay, so... dig a perfect hiding place in a pharaoh's resting space. Seek out a form to hide behind. The king of gods will do just fine.
I'll activate the time cuffs straight away. Once they're active, use them on the hiding spot indicated in Carmen's note. And remember, the Chronopedia can help us figure out what the Carmen note means.
Pretty sure...
The time cuffs are active.
Shush.
Just use them where you...
Shush. I'm pretty sure he's in here.
Nobody there.
Oh.
Try again.
Wait.
Bullseye!
Ha-ha!
Carmen's note pointed to the king of the gods, and that means Amun-Re, the Egyptian sun god. This case is sealed shut. Sir Vile is under wraps, and the Book of the Dead is back on track.
Sweet. We did it, guys! Solved the mystery.
Let's go, Sir Vile. We've got a nice, damp Acme cell where you can kick back and rust.
You have put the lid on my dark deeds for now, Acme agents.
So many puns.
But you shall never seal my armored coat.
Congratulations! You snagged that sneaky Sir Vile, bagged the Book of the Dead, and even managed to mummify a pharaoh. I salute you! Thanks to you, the ancient ruler will have laughter in the afterlife and Egyptian history is restored. Great job! There's another case ahead if you want to take it. Ready to get right back to work?
Are you ready to take another case? Nope.
Fine. You certainly deserve a rest. Come back soon, though. Crime waits for no one.
Well, that is it for this first part. That is pretty amazing, full of nostalgia. That was one of my favorite time chasey job things. There's about 15 in all, I think I said. So we did the first one. We went to ancient Egypt. We nabbed the bad guy, and we are going to continue on in the next episode. Yep. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a fantabulous day.